Sometimes we have to sit and receive emotions because that is just what our emotional body calls of us, and sometimes we have to sit and we have to activate the emotions that we actually want to feel. And with Mars in Cancer, us activating the feelings that we would like to sit in, that we would like to feel, that we would like to experience, that is a part of what this transit is asking of us. Especially coming off of that dark moon and south node conjunction where we were in these like really deep dark truths that were kind of a lot, okay, emotionally to handle. Plus, dark moon is kind of trauma related, so if you were feeling through any trauma stuff that had you a little bit, working through the shadows, it is what it is. Good for you for doing what you need to do, and I revere that process. So coming out of those deep dark truths and out of that more shadowed place right now, we're able to create more of a safe space of like, okay, yes, we did experience these things that were harmful. We did experience these things that were not what we wanted to experience, and we experienced these things where we may not have wanted to experience at all. No thanks, I'm done. Cool. And now Mars in Cancer is supporting us activating the new emotional space that we're asking for. Do you want to sit in more joy? How can you ward that in for yourself? How can you create that for yourself? How can you create more joy around you? Do you need to listen to your favorite music? Do you need to journal? Do you need to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you love yourself? What is going to make you feel more joyful? Also, if you have feelings that are coming up while Mars is in Cancer, we're asked to sit with them and understand them, and also kind of filter out the emotions that we don't consider resources, and look at each and every emotion as it is a resource. And some resources are going to be more prioritized than others. So some emotions are going to be more prioritized than others. That's just a fundamental of Mars and the way that it strategizes. We have to have priorities to have a strategy. So if you find yourself prioritizing your mental health, your emotional health in this season, there's a very good reason for that. So good for you. Also, because we have our North Node in Aries, we're being asked to sit in new skills and do new things to keep up our emotional wealth and health. So if you're looking at trying out new like therapeutic skills, or looking at trying to activate these emotions in new different ways, we're calling in more purpose with our emotions currently in those areas. So if you're looking at doing something new, that also is with the transits currently. We too are being asked to lean on previous spiritual practices. So it could be with Saturn retrograde in Pisces and Neptune retrograde in Pisces. They're both retrograde, so it is what it is. But with those, like going back and looking at different spiritual practices and bringing them to the present, it could be that you're doing different practices that you had before and creating different results with them on an emotional level. So that's the update. Hopefully you're feeling good coming out of those shadows. I know I'm feeling a little good. Those shadows were deep and dark. So I'm very grateful to be on the other side of them. Cool, thanks. Anyways, keep doing what you need to do. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. And keep up your brew. Eclipse season is upon us, so I will see you next time.